Hello and welcome back to another episode of This Show Sucks. The show where we couldn't help but wonder, does this show suck? My name is Deanna Ortiz and I'm here with my co-host Jonah Jurkens. Hi, Jonah.
Hi, Deanna.
Hi.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me in your home.
Yeah, every time you go, does this show suck? And I go, in my head, I go, it doesn't. But then we keep watching more episodes and then I go, it doesn't? It's
Amazing.
changing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's great. Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's good. Jonah, we're finally live. We are at episode 9 and the episodes have just now started coming out on the internet.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's
I think so. We're finally live. I'm like, we're doing the show live now?
No.
You think
I mean, like we're on the internet.
Right.
The response right now is that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I knew you were going to take this to heart. I knew it. I wondered. Austin,
no, I really don't care. I really don't care. It's fine. I can have my opinions and they can have theirs. It's fine. I know that I'm right. So
you're always right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're never wrong.
Thank you again. I know.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if someone is getting on the Instagram or TikTok and saying like, wait, she's wrong. They actually talk about this all the time. That's so much better of a critique than someone being like, what a dumb idiot. Get your nose ring out. The bitch, stupid whore. Like that. Honestly, I'm like,
who the fuck says the Instagrams?
Yes. Whoa, that felt personal. Like I'm getting so much shit on my own stand-up from like hateful men that like there was like a woman that's like, they actually talk about their jobs a lot. Like, you know what? Thank you, queen.
Would you rather get a hateful comment from a man? Would you rather get a hateful comment or a creepy comment?
How creepy? Because I mean, like
Dan Soder has a great joke about how he likes to watch like Instagram models. He loves reading the comments because it's always these guys being like mi amore, and he goes and it's so funny. And then but he goes the creepiest one, which I do agree with, is when they go, I hope you have a good day. Like I hope you're having a good day. Like that. Yeah. That to me is the creepiest.
You know, I think I would rather have a creepy comment over a hurtful comment
because it's like that you're being sexualized and you're like, oh, they like me.
And, at least it's just like they're not hateful towards me. Yeah, that is the one when they're like. And I get it. You know, I hate that a woman has a microphone too. Yeah. No problems, my guy. But it's always, you know, it's always men that want to do stand up. And they hate that there is someone doing stand up who they think shouldn't be doing stand up. And the things I'm saying are anti-men and it's not. But like that issue, I'm like, okay, they'll come for me and they want to attack me in the ways that they think that a woman would be offended by, you know, my weight, my appearance, everything that I don't really care about, but I know there are other women that will care about it. So it's like, it's just whatever. But if there's a guy that's like, hope you have a good day. I'm like, you know what? Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Nothing's coming from this, but I guess I will now. Yeah. Like, I just don't care.
I hope you have a good day, mi amore.
Yeah, there are people that will try and message me sometimes, but it's just like, no, this is not what you think it is.
Do you get slid in your DMs a lot after shows?
No.
Oh.
Did you get that? No, did you like what? Not slid into DMs, but like women coming up to you after the shows. So like, oh my God, LOL, you were so funny. That's so crazy.
Yeah, I like well, first off, I'd rather be called, by the way, for clips, I would rather get this unfunny hot asshole. I'd be like, yes.
Well, no one's calling me hot.
That. I know, but I'm saying I'd rather have that than being like, oh my God, this funny fat fuck. I'd be like, what? What would you say about me? Someone
commented once and said, fat people are normally funny, but not this one. And I was like, interesting. Okay, well, like, I'm glad that
funny
you support.
Comment, though.
I'm glad that you
yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's fine. I was like, also, I weigh 160 pounds. I'm not like there are people that are overweight, but I'm not. I don't identify it as that. Which like there are plenty of people that are not funny that are overweight and not overweight. And if you just don't think I'm funny, you don't need to bring that. But he thinks that that's going to hurt my feelings.
Right. And the problem is that person probably.
And the problem is that I've already hurt my feelings in so many ways that these men could not possibly begin to understand. Is that like nothing you say can hurt me?
Yeah.
The funny thing is that sorry, I'll put this down.
How many times are we going to say the funny thing? You and I. Saying it a lot.
The funniest thing about it all is that they always comment on my nose ring.
Really?
About like how
I
you would be funny. You would be funny if you didn't have a septum piercing.
That makes no sense.
I could have watched this clip if it wasn't for the bull ring. And every time I comment and I say, did my dad send you to say this? Because that is my dad's number. He's like, you take that ring out of your nose.
I like it.
Me too.
I like it a lot. I think you pull it off. If you didn't pull it off, I'd be like, I agree with what they're saying.
Yeah. Nobody. Also, it's very small.
Yeah.
And when people are like, look at that nose ring. I'm like, how could you tell?
It like hugs your nose.
Yes, it's literally right there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I
My girlfriend wear a fake stud now because she likes the look of it. I'm like, just get it. I'm like, it looks great. I'm like, get it fucking.
I did that for a long time. I practiced with a fake one for a little bit to see if I liked it, because it's like, I'm gonna go get a piercing if I get it and go, oh God, huge mistake.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
So it's good.
We have a lot of friends that probably should have did it with tattoos. And they probably should have walked around with it for a little bit.
For a minute. Wear it out. Just take a temporary one and explore for a minute.
Right.
Don't commit to the whole thing.
Right. Or like take a picture.
We have friends?
We have friends that have made horrible mistakes.
Interesting.
Horrible mistakes. We have acquaintances that have made horrible. But I don't get hit on after shows as much anymore.
But you used to.
I used to. It's funny. It's funny because Austin and I, we have a sister podcast that's talk about movies, and
I would say it's an acquaintance podcast.
It's in the same realm.
It's okay, you don't have to say the name of it. We said the name of the other one.
Yeah, we did. We plugged our podcast.
We plugged your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Say the name of your podcast.
Burn After Viewing. Which is great.
I also wanted to see if you remember what it's called. Yeah. I didn't. He hesitates all the time.
Did you see me search for it?
You told me so many times that I don't listen.
Well, the point is, so we were ranking like movies that we'll die for that most people don't like, and mine was Funny People, and it's interesting. Yeah, I love that movie. But there's a scene in there, so it's Adam Sandler is getting back in stand up, and Seth Rogen like is his opener, and there's a scene where Seth Rogen's on stage and he's like talking about farting or whatever, and he gets off stage, and then Adam Sandler's like, "Do you want to get laid at all?" He's like, "No one's gonna want to fuck you after that," and that's the problem with male comedians. I don't know if you've been like this or you have friends who are like this, but like I hate when comics are clearly tailoring their stand-up to try to get girls that fuck them after their shows.
Interesting.
And I like completely stopped that. And I just and I talk about my girlfriend all the time. And like, so once I started doing, it's weird. Like once I started if I felt like I was tailoring it that way, I tried to stop and I went the opposite. And that's when people stopped talking to me after. So I stopped like really getting flirting after shows.
Interesting.
Or people coming up to me. Also, I'm older now too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You?
Never. Ever.
Really? No. That's interesting. Cause like
But guys don't come up to women after stand-up shows.
Do you think because they're intimidated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, that, or they're just like, I feel like it happened once years ago at the Lincoln Lodge when we were still at Subterranean.
Okay.
And I was like taking the sign down outside and some guy was talking to me. And then I walked inside and I was like, I think he was hitting on me. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten hit on once. We talked about this in the last episode of like a couple that came up to me at the Laugh Factory and they were like, threesomes just kind of start. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I went upstairs and I was like, I got hit on after a show last weekend, actually. A woman came up to me and she was like, are you queer? And I was like, no. And then she like talked to me for a little bit and then she walked away and then another person was like, she wanted to fuck you. And I was like, it's the nose ring. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But
I do get hit on by guys more for sure.
Oh yeah. Guys don't want to talk to women after shows.
Guys are,
they want to be like, no, I could do that.
Yeah.
And they're not going to say that to me.
Pretty much. So sorry, this sparked a memory. Like I went to my girlfriend's best friend is this gay guy, and he has this huge gay onesie party every year. And I just came back from that a day ago. And Deanna, I think you need to come with me next time. It is so much fun.
Cool.
There was like 200 people that go there. People flying throughout the country to come in to this thing.
Where was it?
It's in Denver. So I was in Denver this weekend.
Oh my God.
I know. And it is like the life of a gay man is so special. Yeah. It's so fun to watch and be a part of. Like it is like the sexual freedom is like inspiring. Like and it's so fun because like, there's all these, everyone's getting drunk and then midnight happens and it's almost like the gremlins come out. Like it's like, you can feel like, because everyone's in their onesie. So all of a sudden, like the onesie comes down a little bit on the shoulders. Yeah. Then it kind of nipples are out. And then it kind of goes down. And then eventually like they're off and everyone's in their underwear. And that's when you're like, I think I should go.
Yeah. Yeah. Before the group orgy starts.
So a couple years ago, I didn't go and my girlfriend was there and she's like, she felt that happening. She's like, I need to leave. And then she's like, I get my jacket. And then the orgy's happening in the room where her jacket's at, and she had to like knock and be like, hello, my jacket's in there. And then the door opened and then a head popped out, and another head above that head, and another head, and another head being like, what do you need? What do you need, honey?
Oh,
and then
hi,
they
girlie.
got their jacket. But what a funny visual to see like the heads come out.
What can we help you with? Man.
What a life.
I want to go, but I want to leave before the orgy starts.
I haven't been there for that.
Thank you.
But
good.
Yeah. And this craziest thing is this last trip, there's 3 fucking assholes that got so drunk and were so belligerent and so annoying. Guess what? The 3 white guys that were there. The 3 straight white guys that were there.
Oh no, were you one of them?
No, I was no. I'm
you were the
like
4th?
everybody thinks that I'm gay with her. Like it's fun. But
so there's 200 people. How many people are straight?
I mean, there's probably like 6 of us, and we're all in a corner.
Get
what's
out.
happening?
That's
like
crazy.
with like binoculars, like
okay,
and
cool.
taking notes and stuff.
200 people and 6 are straight. That's crazy odds. They're trying to turn you guys.
I mean, there's more than that, and like 200 is a big number. I'm realizing how big 200 is. Speaking of a Dan Cook joke, it was more. It's probably more like 100, but it's still a lot.
That's still a lot of people. To also have 100 to 6, that's still a lot.
And then the problem is the new thing that's getting passed around in the gay community, or at least these between these guys, are these semen cookbooks and semen. Yeah, there's like it's like I think there's 3 of them out there right now, and there's like a semen drink book. So part of me was just like, because like last year they had the bathtub from Saltburn drink.
That's great,
and it made it look like there was cum in there. But then I was like, was there cum in there? It was tasty.
Okay, so this time, if you knew there was cum in a drink, would you drink it?
No, but
what if it was like
if you told me that there was
cocktail?
cum in it, and I would probably still be like, it was good.
Like after the fact?
After the fact. If you're gonna make me drink cum, surprise it. So surprise me with it.
You think? You don't want to know.
I don't like what's happening right now.
But what if it was just like a little, like to add a little salt into the, like you're making a margarita, and then instead of dipping it in lime juice, you dip it in cum and then put the salt on it. Right. So it sticks. And
almost
then
like if you're trying pasta sauce and you need a little more salt.
Yeah, you just drop a little bit of cum in it.
Right. So Mr. Biggs should have came in his sauce more at the end there.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler. Man.
Would you drink a drink that had semen in it?
If somebody told me there was cum in it, I would not drink it.
Okay.
But I would want to see how they made it, because that would be interesting to me. Like
you want to watch somebody jerk off into something.
That's not what I meant.
That's what it sounds like.
No. The cum is already like in a jar, in a thing behind the bartender's thing. And so the bartender
so it's like next to like barley and other things.
Yeah. It's like you have like
fresh cum.
Lime juice, lemon juice, cum, bitters.
Right.
Yeah, I would want to see the measurements.
Oh, it's supposed to be lemon juice.
Oh my God, this is going to be so salty. And I also would want to know, like, how they outsourced it. Is it organic? Is it like, who was the person? What did they eat?
Right.
Do
you want like a face? Kind of like that Portlandia sketch?
I don't know that.
When they would show like the chicken, like, where are these chicken eggs from? They actually tell you the whole history behind the chicken.
That's so interesting. Honestly? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay.
But also, I would be totally fine if they lied to me. And they just showed me like a gorgeous man.
Would you have like, okay.
And they were like, here's this, his name is Paulo. He like surfs every day. He eats vegan and clean, and like his jizz will be garnishing your drinks tonight. I'd be like, sure.
Okay. What if it's the opposite? What if they're like, hey, try this drink and guess whose cum it was? And they give you 5 different pictures.
No, that sounds like a nightmare.
Okay.
Right.
Would it upset you if you were like, it's that guy's cum and it's like the hottest guy, and they go, no, it's this one. It's the guy. It's Turtles.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't think I would want to be let down by like the guy. Because also, it's not the whole drink. It's just like an accessory to it. Mm-hmm. Cum shouldn't be the whole drink. You should have a little bit more. No.
But you can still taste it in there. Like if coffee's in it, you can still taste it.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Also, in general, you shouldn't be drinking 8 ounces of cum. Like, you should just have a little bit.
It's too many calories.
It's too much.
It's too many. It was actually a negative calorie.
But I thought it's high in protein.
The things guys say. It's insane.
They told me it's high in protein and that it tastes better because he had a pineapple drink this morning.
It's really good for your skin.
Anywho. But it's just a semen like cocktail book, or is it a recipe book too?
I think it's a recipe book, but the one they had was a cocktail
That's crazy to cook with it. Like that does seem excessive. Mm-hmm. It's funny and like kind of gimmicky to make drinks, but like, what are you going to be like cum brownies? I don't want that. Hey, this is too much. This is too silly.
Yeah.
We have enough with like weed, seeping its way into every single thing that we do. We don't need jizz.
Yeah. Wait, what's the next jizz? Is it jizz, you think?
Jizz gummies?
Yeah,
I'm out.
Some jummies.
I'm not even high. I'm just upset.
Right. Yeah. You try the new jizz drink? It's pretty good. You like it? Yeah. It's 2% jizz in it.
Oh, shit, I can feel it.
Yeah. There's 4 milligrams.
It's more of a body jizz unless like a branch. Okay, we're at episode 9 called "The Turtle and the Hare." Jonah's been trying to get me on track, and I wasn't leaning into it.
Yeah,
he was trying to jump in.
That's some good ones.
Episode 9.
August 2nd. August 2nd, 1988. When this comes out.
Incredible. The world was so different.
I was 97 I started.
August 2nd, 98.
Sophomore year of high school.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 1st grade. Maybe 2nd grade.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Just kidding.
98. Yeah. I mean, the millennium is approaching.
Mine's approaching.
9/11.
What is this thing?
9/11 is right around the corner.
Right.
We had no idea.
We only knew internet by the hours we were allowed to use it because we had a disc that said 20 hours of internet.
AOL sent us a CD in the mail, and we.
Yeah. It is funny. The first thing you do when you get the internet is either try to look at porn or try to fuck with people on message boards.
Did you?
It's a tale as old as time.
I feel like when I got on the internet, I got on and immediately was like.
Encyclopedia?
Yeah. Horoscope.com.
What's the thing about dinosaurs?
Yeah. It was more like, I mean, obviously when I was little, I was playing games, but like when I was actually able to use it more, it was AOL to like chat with my friends.
Yeah.
But I was going in message boards. What was your AOL? I had so many.
I forgot mine.
Mine was Crazy Chica 2992.
That's the most on brand thing I've ever heard.
Thank you. Yes.
I love the stress of the away message.
Oh, away messages.
Right? What's the away message going to be?
God, we should do away messages now.
I know.
You know what? The new away messages is the little message that you can put on your Instagram story.
Yeah.
Let's bring that back.
Okay, let's bring that back.
Yeah.
So, Austin, what's happening on August 2nd, 1998?
August 2nd is the start of the...
Oh, Austin's here too.
Yeah. Of the very devastating Second Congo War.
Oh.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Hey, skip that one next time.
That was the only one. It's the only thing that happened.
Congo never had a sequel.
Nice. Bring it home, Jonah. Yeah. I'm looking at the movies right now.
Oh my God.
It looks like in the I'm sorry. Okay. One today.
Dead Space, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
Dead Air.
What should we do?
A Bug's Life. No, it's not right. Oh, balls. Sorry. It's still Saving Private Ryan.
Oh.
If you want to know. Because last week it
never
was
saw the theater.
Ryan. Yeah.
Great Vin Diesel vehicle.
Saving Private Ryan?
Vin Diesel's in there.
He's in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's surprising.
Yeah, he's great in it.
And then they were like, get this guy in a car.
Get him in a car.
Yeah.
Get him in a car.
Get this guy in a car right now.
This guy cares about his unit almost like if it's a family. What?
Whoa.
Get him in a car and get him to steal some VCR DVD combos.
Was this like his start?
He made, okay, I loved Vin Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
He was a struggling actor, and then he made this short called Multifacial.
Okay.
And it's about how he was an actor, but he's kind of racially ambiguous. So then he would be put into these certain roles because he looked a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had this kind of incredible monologue. Steven Spielberg saw that and was like, this guy's really good. And then hired him on the spot for Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, great. And so then that was kind of like his introduction to like more in, Hollywood films.
Yeah. And then he did like Boiler Room, which is one of my faves. And then like Knock Around Guys and like a bunch of and then like Pitch Black.
Well, it was like, what, 98? And then Fast and Furious was 2003, 2002?
2001.
Oh, wow.
2000? That was before.
Fast.
I was in high school when it happened. You know what sucks? I just bought an Eclipse. Mitsubishi Eclipse. I was 17, I think.
Yeah.
I got Mitsubishi Eclipse, and then a week later that movie comes out, and then I go see it, and then the first shot is a Mitsubishi Eclipse, but all like wrapped out, like with the big exhaust, everything.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, it's all going to change for me after this.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, people would put quote unquote ricer tickets on my car.
Oh.
Being like, and it was just basically making fun of the fact that like, oh, look at you fucking Fast and Furious.
You think
guy.
you're Fast and Furious? No.
I didn't know.
Did you trick your car out? Did you trick your car out like they did?
Did I check my? Oh no,
trick it out.
No, I never did.
Did you pimp your ride?
No.
I'll put it in terms that you'll understand.
I did not.
Okay.
Also, the Parent Trap came out that weekend.
And that's for me. And that's actually a girl movie for me.
Yeah, and Ever After, a Cinderella story.
Ever After and Parent Trap on the same.
Whoa, this is an important time for you.
Iconic.
Parent Trap got 66 million. Ever After got 61 million. And the Negotiator got 44.
I love The Negotiator. I saw it in the theater. That movie fucking rules.
When you had the option to go see Ever After?
Yeah. It's Samuel Jackson and before canceled Kevin Spacey, please. Thank you. Yeah.
We love Spacey.
You love Spacey. We loved Spacey.
I don't love him. I never loved him. I never knew him.
Watch the I think there's an HBO documentary about
You know
him.
who I love?
Yeah, watch Drew expose on my other podcast.
I love Drew Barrymore and Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Ever After is such a good movie. That was when
Drew's having her comeback.
Iconic. It's like Cinderella, but like not really, and like old timey. It's also when they were doing a lot of like the Romeo plus Juliet was coming out at that time, and then Ever After, and then Tuck Everlasting is coming down the road. Oh God, love that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Sex and the City episode 9, The Turtle and the Hare, was also released. The girls are back with a friend who we've never heard about and we will never hear from again.
Right.
Brooke.
So yes. So I do want to talk about this. So let's talk about Brooke. Okay.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
I don't know. I don't care about her at all.
Me neither.
This is an episode of by the way, I don't know if I want to bury the lead here, but like at the end of this episode, I out loud said, what happened? What happened in this show? Nothing. I go, nothing happened.
At the end of this episode, I was
this is Seinfeld. Nothing happened.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. Okay.
So we get our introduction to Brooke is Carrie saying, in a city of perfect people, no one was more perfect than Brooke. I wrote, what city are you living in? Have you ever looked around New York? New York has some of the harshest looking people in the world. What are you talking about?
Well, the thing about Carrie is that she is so Manhattan centric. Yeah. She doesn't see New York for anything else than what is happening in Manhattan in that moment. Right. So she's like, this city is filled with gorgeous people, and she's never been to Brooklyn ever.
Right.
Or like she thinks that's like, oh, I would never travel to Staten Island. I mean, she just is so self-centered to what is happening in this moment. And that's how Brooke got to be the most beautiful person. Yeah.
I just was like, whenever I'm in New York, I'm like, people here are rough. Some people here, like, there's also because you just see everybody.
There's so many different people.
Right.
Well, it's also, the last time I was in New York, I was on the train with literal models, like literal tall, gorgeous Parisian models. And I was like, I'm going home. Yeah. Like, I just can't. They were just like on the train speaking about being beautiful. And I'm just like, I have to leave. I just can't.
What city's the hottest, do you think? LA?
Boston.
LA.
Boston.
Oh. LA is the most beautiful city.
You think so?
Oh, the other crazy thing that's happening is like, I think that LA people are so used to seeing overly plastic surgery faces that they are like, oh, I'm going to do that too. And then they leave LA and they look insane.
That's Miami. And then they go to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Because Miami
I think that's the same for both of them.
Miami is like, oh, nobody's more beautiful than people. Nobody's more beautiful than people in Miami. I go hard fucking disagree because they all look exactly the same and they just are all fucked up and they have BBLs. Yes. And it doesn't look good.
And their lips are crazy and their faces are so, yes.
Right.
That I think that in LA, everybody's so used to like people having plastic surgery that they get extra plastic surgery. And then you literally take one step outside of LA and you're just like, oh God, you look crazy.
Yeah. But I don't feel like New York's really full of that.
No, I think LA has like you said, like just like you were saying, it's very varied.
Yeah.
It's a melting pot.
It really is a melting pot.
But I hate when people are like, yeah, I'm from LA. I'm an LA 7, which means I'm a Chicago 10. I'm like, I hate that shit.
Because there's how people in Chicago too.
Also, like,
we're in Chicago.
You're saying that in Chicago, you just called the entire crowd ugly.
Right.
Why would you?
I know.
Also, you're fine. You're pretty. You'd be a Chicago 7. Go on.
And you're not a LA 7. Yeah. You're a LA comedian 7. So really, you're an LA 4.
I'm gonna tell them that. Yeah.
Like that's the thing I hate too is like when guy and girl when comedians it's just like no. In a land full of wart-looking people, you're attractive. Yeah. That means you're normal looking in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.
I know, man. It is like, well, the only time that I've ever felt like that was when I was in like a very small town in Iowa. I was like there with some friends. We were visiting a friend of hers and people were looking at me in a way that was like, where did she come from?
A famous person just walked in here.
It's like kind of like that they were just like, I've never seen someone that looks like that before because everybody else is blonde hair, like whatever, Midwestern wives, which are beautiful. And I was just like, why are these people looking at me? Yeah. I really was like, oh, they're going to kill me.
Exotic.
No, it felt like a way that I was like, they're all going to lynch me tonight. And then after a while I was like, oh, they just don't know.
Yeah.
That they've never seen a Puerto Rican person before because we're in the middle of Iowa.
Yeah, yeah.
But
so do you know I have a theory that
I'm an Iowa 11?
Yeah. Did I talk about this on this podcast? I have a rule about dating small town hot.
No, that's funny though.
It's not really more because I always break it, but like I just like you can't date small town hot because like if you're a hot guy or girl and you're from a small town, you're not used to being told people don't act like that. You shouldn't. Yeah. Like don't. Do that,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they go and then so they've just never been told that's not how people go about their business in real life.
Small town hot.
Small town hot's the fucking worst.
People.
Right. It's the same thing like, oh, you've been a football star your whole life. You have no idea what normal people act and do. Yeah. Like, no.
Incredible.
No.
So anyway, Brooke is the hottest woman in Manhattan, it seems like. And Carrie goes on.
They said that I wrote 90s people were just a different type of look.
They were. They so were.
I don't get it.
And she goes on to say that she only dated A-list guys. And, it shows her going out every single weekend with all these different eligible bachelors. And then it cuts to her getting married. And so she's like, okay, Brooke is getting married. Who the hell did she marry? And
sorry to interrupt you, but because I wrote this because I want to ask you, like, what's A-list to you? Because it's like she's not dating like movie stars. No. She's dating A-list, like
I think A-list kind of
or not debutantes, but like yeah.
The people in Carrie's network.
What makes you an A-list? Is it money?
Yeah.
Is it status?
It's money, job, like where you go out and where you're seen.
Right.
I think that would be A-list.
If you're rich, but you're not a socialite, are you A-list?
I think so. I would say.
Okay.
If you're rich, but you don't go out but
you're not like you're not a high up in the circles.
That's
to me, A-list is more of like how people perceive you. So I think like you could be poor, but like high up in the social circles.
But then no one's going to date you. This woman, Brooke, let's say if there was like a guy that's like out at all the clubs, but he's poor, this Brooke woman isn't going to date him.
Is that a female-male difference?
I would say the women that are going out to these clubs maybe are looking for someone who is rich, and these guys are looking for someone who is beautiful.
Yeah, which is interesting because that's what she says to Carrie.
I wonder what Brooke does. It's like we don't really know anything about this woman outside of the fact that she's beautiful and she like pulls in hot guy, like successful men.
But she says to Carrie something close to, you need to marry someone that loves you more than you love them. Yeah, right. Which is basically like they're obsessed with you and they have a lot of money.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Like this person is rich and they're obsessed with you. Mm-hmm. That must be it. Of like what makes them A-list is that they're rich and they're willing to spend money on you.
Right.
Spend money on anybody. Yeah. Right.
I also didn't like how Carrie was just like, yeah, every Saturday was like senior prom for her. I'm like, is that what you want?
No.
You want senior prom?
No.
Do you really want to see? Oh, I kind of wrote this. So you get drunk on peppermint schnapps and so you get drunk on peppermint schnapps and finally have sex with your boyfriend because you're sick of him finger blasting you all the time.
That's what you want every weekend. Saturday? That's every weekend for her. She goes out.
Yeah.
Okay. She's in a
oh
really
my God,
tight little dress.
Yes. Like, why?
Every single weekend, dude. You wouldn't know what it's like. And then she ends up marrying a guy that Carrie says she once told Carrie who was more boring than exposed brick. And I said, honestly, you know what? Fine. Marry him. Marry that guy.
My response, I wrote, I love exposed brick. I think it's very interesting. I really do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? If your interior designer is being like, exposed brick is boring, that's a bad interior designer.
Well, that's in the 90s. And that was boring.
That was like when it was all the rage.
And now it's about to be boring. And then they're going to paint it all in the 2000s.
I think like interior, like that I was really upset by that.
So what I loved about this, they kind of show the wedding very quickly and like everybody, all the couples, whatever. Every single woman that they show in this wedding shot is wearing a white dress. I don't know if you like
really?
That. There is nothing that a woman wants to do more when she is a guest to a wedding than wear a white dress. Like it was crazy to see it in the show, but then also like weddings that I've been at, women are desperate to wear white to weddings that it is not their wedding. It is such a crazy phenomenon.
I dated somebody that did that once.
It's psychotic.
And I've never seen somebody pointed at more while people were like kind of like,
oh, I'm the number one person to go up to someone and be like, interesting.
I think
a beautiful dress, white.
If I remember
So
correctly, I
fun.
think later on she's like, I think I made a mistake. And I'm
Yeah, you
like,
dumb idiot.
Yeah, you dumb idiot. Yeah, what are you doing?
Do you wear anything else? Well, the 4 of them are in all black, which is also very funny.
Yeah.
So everybody at this wedding was wearing maybe I was tuned too into this wedding. Everybody was in like formal wear, long dresses. They were all white. And then it cuts to the 4 of them and they're in black skin tight mini dresses.
I love that shot. Honestly, that was my favorite part of this show.
I really did like that shot.
And that shot was great too because they almost were like playing to the camera.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of like badassy. And Carrie, like that's the one time I was like, well, Carrie looks kind of hot right
she
there.
She looks good. Yeah, her hair is really big.
Yeah.
And the line, I think, is something like, and we were dressed like we looked like the witches of Eastwick.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fun. Too. That was really fun.
You could tell they were having so much fun.
And Miranda's hair was like very vibrant and very styled. And I'm just like, yes, every one of them looked good.
Yeah. When I saw the shot, I was like, this is why people like watching the show.
Yeah.
Why they like watching these girls.
Yes.
Because I was like, that seems fun. Like
they're fun.
If I was at a wedding, I would be like, I want to hang out with those people.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So you go.
Oh, I was going to ask you because like before they say the more boring than exposed brick, hard disagree. They said they were like, we're all excited to finally meet this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been to a best friend's wedding being like, I wonder what the husband looks like?
What he looks like? No.
They didn't know what he looked like. They didn't know who he was. They didn't know anything. That's what she said. It's like, who? I've
gone to plenty of weddings where I haven't met the other person until I get there.
Okay.
But
you knew what they look like.
Yeah, sure. Because of social media.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
Thank you. Can we move on? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, it is like to meet someone at their wedding and be like, I mean, it's always just like family members that like, oh, and hi, nice to meet you, whatever.
Yeah.
Friends' weddings, I always will make an effort to meet the other person because that seems crazy. If I'm not like a blood relation, then like, what am I doing here? If I don't know both of you guys, you know?
I've been there. Well, because like, especially like when I first started dating my girlfriend, a lot of friends were getting married. So I was like, I'd be your date. And I was like, I don't know any fucking people.
Yeah.
You know?
It's hard to be that person at a wedding.
Whatever I wanted.
To be charming and like entertaining and like at a wedding when it's just so much friendship and family that it's like, and also I'm here.
And a lot of reunions that are happening too. That hasn't happened for years.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen you so long. How's it going? Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of like, oh yeah, here's a story from 10 years ago you guys are talking about again. Right.
And then it takes a lot for the person that brought you to like fill them in of like, this is what we're talking about. Come on.
Yeah.
But I guess there's no way in unless you get thrown into it.
It's true. It's very true. It's very true.
So they get seated at the singles table. I'm so over this trope. I'm so over this thing of like the singles table and they get sat down with a bunch of kids. Like that never happens. That does not happen.
I do like being so that happened once where I was a guest of the wedding.
You sat down with a bunch of kids?
No, let me finish my story. Oh my God, let me finish.
Easy. Okay.
Do you know how to punch me? That scared me.
Yes.
Guns. For the people listening, Deanna just threw her fists up at me, which is scary. Like when you like are like sitting at a table, you're like, oh, I'm sitting with all the nightmares. Like you're like, oh, this is what they look. They're like, yeah, keep them all together and kind of keep an eye on that table. We're like, oh, we are the drunks.
And you guys are seated by the bathroom?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, normally now at weddings I go to, that's like the comics table of like all the comedians are sitting together.
Yeah.
Close to the bar. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But I've never been seated at a singles table. I've always been seated with like other people that I know, and I'm single and there are other people that are partnered. And I think that's like this like trope that I see again and again in movies and shows that are like the singles table and it's like me and a bunch of 12-year-olds. That doesn't happen anymore. And like, oh, the 12-year-old is like, so where do you go to high school? Stop this. Write a better joke. But this was also 98. So I guess it was before it was overbeaten. And at this kids table, we meet Bernie Turtletop, the turtle, who Carrie introduces to us saying that he is very successful and very rich, but he has very bad breath.
Right. You know what? You didn't need to be so cute with his fucking last name.
Honestly, yeah.
I was so annoyed at that, where I'm like, he looks like a turtle. Just say the turtle thing. You know, he kind of like...
Give him a different last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
Why do we got to lean into this?
Right.
Enough.
It's so stupid, right?
And the fact that he has bad breath and everything he says is like a type thing. He's talking to one woman... And then he talks to Samantha and he's talking to Carrie and like, your friend is so beautiful. I'm like, we get it. Okay, we get it.
Also, why is that trope true? where people with bad breath also are very close talkers.
Oh, interesting.
We have a lot of friends that sometimes that get some stanky ass breath that are like talking this where you can feel the
I don't
hotness.
let them get that close to me.
Nothing's worse. What's worse? The smell or the hot?
The hot.
The hot, right? The heat.
Also, just like getting so close into my personal space, I'm like, get away.
The worst is when somebody has the hot breath and they like to talk to you in your ear. I don't like being talking to in my ear at all normally.
With hot breath.
But with hot breath, when I can feel it getting in my drum, my eardrum, just like.
What's the alternative?
Like I've never. El Nino happening in my fucking ear.
Have you ever met anybody with cold breath? When they whisper like that, or no?
Yes, I have.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I was just curious. Of like, I've only ever experienced.
That's a good question.
Hot breath.
Probably not.
Okay.
Cold breath. I'd be like, I think you're dying. Like,
I think you are dead.
I think you're dead. But they always like, what's with the? By the way, what are you laughing at? What's awesome?
What the fuck are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at?
Who have you met that has cold breath? It's such a good question. It can't be cold.
Yeah, like, it can't be cold. That'd be crazy.
You're blowing. That's
right.
not breath. Like it's like
yeah.
Breath is
hello. How are you?
It's an exhaust.
Right.
Like, what car drives cold exhaust?
Yeah. That would be really interesting if you did like talk to somebody. You're like, oh man, that person's got that cold breath.
Yeah, I feel it. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're ghosts. They're ghosts.
Yeah, what is going on?
They're ghosts.
Also, by the way, can we make a promise to each other?
Okay.
If I ever have bad breath,
you have to tell me.
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 Yes. I'm number one. I love mints. I love gum. And whenever I put gum in my mouth, I always offer it to people. And everyone's like, oh, do you think I have bad breath? I'm like, no, I'm just being polite. But like, take the gum.
Take the gum.
Take the gum.
Also, fuck you for putting that on me. I will tell you. I'm man enough to tell you if you have bad breath. And what are you going to do when I say, yeah? You're going to be like, oh, fuck.
Oh, I guess I'll take the gum. And I go, not anymore.
That's the guy that's going to be mad at you for saying you have bad breath.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, that's not my fault. It's your fault. I'm trying to help you out, bitch.
The fuck did you eat?
Right.
Loser.
It's crazy. No. And I do like the idea that guy, he knows he has bad breath.
Yeah, we find that
That's how
out.
much of a fucking asshole he is. He knows he has bad breath and he still has the audacity to fucking talk to somebody that close.
That's a great point. Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it's the medicine I'm on.
Later on, Samantha calls him out on it and he goes, I'm taking these medicines. It's like, well, then take a step back.
Yeah,
or like invest in mints.
Right.
You know, invest in something.
Gum.
Because
Banaka's a thing back then.
What?
The spray.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Remember in high school and college, or in middle school when you would bet how many times you sprayed underneath your tongue?
No.
Oh.
We had the mints that were like thin pieces of paper.
Yeah. Listerine strips.
Listerine strips. Yeah. We would do that and like stack them on our tongues and be like, pretty cool.
You know what I miss from our childhoods is like all the different types of gum you could get.
Quirky gum. Yeah.
Quirky gum.
Yes.
Like cotton candy, Bubblicious.
Yes.
Like orange. Like you can't do that anymore. Like there was a gum called Bubble Jug. That was my favorite gum. And guess what it was? It was a powder that turned into gum.
That's so cool.
You just, and then it pop, and it pop, like bubble tape.
But that kind of shit. Okay,
bubble gum on a tape.
For me, as a gum aficionado, bubble tape, you chew for like a little bit. That's it. The flavor's gone. Now you just got wax in your mouth.
Like fruit juicy, not fruit juicy, but fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit.
Yes.
Juicy fruit. That lasts for a second.
Yes, that's it.
Remember Gushers?
Gushers gum?
Not Gushers gum. Splat gum.
Never had Splat gum.
Came in a paint can. And you have to open it up with like a key or a quarter.
No.
And then you chew it and it'd make your mouth water so much you'd spit different colors.
Shut up. I need
sweet.
that. We can find it. We can find that.
We can find that. I like the gum that tastes like apple juice and it came in a carton of apple, like a little tiny carton.
What are you saying to me?
I'm telling you this.
This sounds awesome.
I know.
I don't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Gum came in
these kids these days, they don't know this gum.
God damn it.
Remember Mintaburst when they're like, you can chew the wrapper. You're like, you can chew the wrapper on this?
No, I did not do that.
Yeah. You could chew the wrapper on that. Cinnaburst too had the same thing.
I don't like a cinnamon gum.
Okay. Do you like a sour gum?
Too spicy.
Too spicy.
No.
Okay.
I like a sweet mint gum.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Love it.
Yeah.
A sweet tea. You know what I actually just finished today that you gave me was the Pop Rocks mints.
Like those?
Those are great.
Those are sweet.
I killed them in my car today. I was just like, and that was it.
Those work.
Those are killer.
Big fan.
So the Turtle Top, whatever, he's talking to Samantha. He sees Samantha and he's just like, oh my God, I'm so fixated by her, as most people are. And he starts talking to Carrie like, I gotta see your friend, blah, 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 blah. And that kind of sets the stage for what's coming in the rest of the episode. But what I really loved is at the end when At the end of the wedding, when all the girls are saying goodbye to, what's her name? Brooke. She whispers something differently to all of them.
That kind of was character specific.
Yeah, yes. I forget what she says to Miranda.
I forgot that too. I got to write that down.
And then she says something to Charlotte that was like, "You're next," which like I'm sure made Charlotte feel amazing. Mm-hmm. And then she whispers to Carrie, "Marry someone who loves you more than you love them," which is such a read for Carrie because she is obviously head over heels with Big, who wants nothing to do with her.
Right.
And she doesn't say anything to Samantha because Samantha's already fucked off with another guy. This stuck with Carrie so badly that she goes home and she calls Big on the phone and says, to talk about marriage and why people get married. During that conversation, Big drops that he never wants to get married again. Okay. The thing that really fucked me up about this scene was that she's on the phone with her boyfriend. They've already said that they're exclusive. And then he says, "I never want to get married again." And then Carrie says, "Are you in bed with someone?"
Yes.
What?
Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm glad that you brought this up because I wanted to talk to you about this. This proves how much of a fucking shitty bitch Carrie is, because the second she feels hurt, she always attacks back.
Yes.
She always does it.
Yes.
Every single time she gets like some jealous rage or something like, "Oh, you're fucking around on me," or something like that. Every single time.
"Are you in bed with someone?" He goes, "No." "Are you?" Like, I'm sorry. Were we not seeing each other exclusively? Didn't we not have that conversation 2 episodes ago?
Right.
And now she casually brings it up. "Are you in bed with someone?" As if he would be like, "Yeah."
Well,
what?
Here's the dumb part. So this is my frustration about the show, is that you are giving people with no comedic talent comedic lines. So the problem is I think it's supposed to be funny and flirty. Because he goes, "Well, who do you have in bed?" And then she goes, "Oh, I have this whatever cake." And he goes, "Oh, if you need some frosting, let me know." I'm like, are you talking about coming on the cake and making her eat it?
No.
What is this?
That's not the line. The line is, "Are you in bed with anyone?" And she goes, "I just have 3 pieces of wedding cake." And he says, "What are you going to do with the frosting?" Oh, no, she says, "Want to join me?" And he says, "Depends on what you want to do with the frosting."
No, he goes, "It depends if you need I rewatched it. I had the subtitles on and everything.
I watched it. We'll pull this up. I can pull this up now.
He goes, "What are your plans for frosting?"
Depends on what your plans is for the frosting.
He doesn't say a thought. He goes, "What's your plan?" It depends on your plans for frosting.
Okay.
And that's what I wrote. I goes, "Was that a cum joke? What is going on here?"
I took it as a cum joke too.
Yeah.
No, because the way he words it, it made it seem like it has frosting on it already, idiot.
Right.
I read it.
Like, oh, he's gonna cum on it.
I read it as like he wants to lick frosting off of her. Here we go.
That makes more sense. I will say that makes more sense, but the writing wasn't that.
Yeah,
the writing.
You pervert.
Yeah,
I remember.
I watched it today and it had the subtitles.
I'll pull it up.
I put the subtitles on purpose for that moment. Yeah.
Here we go. We got it. Aha. It feels good to be right. "Are you in bed with someone?" "No." "Are you?" Okay.
What are you reading right now?
The episode, "Just 3 slices of wedding cake. You jealous?" "That depends. What are your plans for the frosting?" Good night.
Disagree.
Good night.
Disagree.
I have the receipts. I have the episode in my hand. You psycho.
You found it right away. Too. It was really fast. Goddamn. Anyways, he clearly wants to come on that cake. He wants her to eat it. That's his fetish. He's
sick.
Hey,
whatever way
if that's
about
your
it.
fetish, guess what? I got a fucking onesie party you can go to if you want.
Whatever it is, he is sick and disgusting, and I do hate him. But it's just the fact that he brings that up casually over a conversation is just like, let her be.
Right.
Let her live. Like, have that conversation as an actual couple.
Well, I mean, okay, in fairness to Big, which I don't like either, she brought it up to him, right? And then he's like, "Well, you were married." And then he was like,
Yeah.
he goes, "Why'd you get married?" He goes, "Well, I was a fool. I was a fool in love." Yeah. And then I was a fool, got divorced, whatever. And then I was a fool in my divorce, I think he said. And then, and first off, she's smoking in bed again. Those sheets have to smell so bad. Like, she better be washing those sheets every day. That's so disgusting.
No, she's smoking all the time. That whole apartment reeks.
Ugh. And then what I hated too, which I always get frustrated this in shows and movies, is he goes, "I never get married again." And then there's a 2-shot frame. There's 2 frames next to each other, side by side. And then it cuts to Carrie because it's her response, but it makes it look like he also hung up.
Oh, okay. I see.
And I hate that in fucking movies and shows when people don't say goodbye and they hang up. They just go, "Oh, you got that? Yeah, I got that." Click.
I never want to get married again.
Who does that?
Yeah.
And it gets so frustrated. Or like when people ask, "Hey, can I call you sometime?" They never get the number and they walk away. I hate that in movies so much.
But by movie magic, they always find out.
They always find out, which is creepy.
So then this kind of sparks this conversation at lunch with, you know, all the girls. She's like, Big doesn't want to get married again. And all of her friends are like, yeah, we kind of know men are dogs. Yeah. Men are DAWGS dogs.
Can you do that again?
DAWGS dogs.
Oh, that's going to be my ringtone. Hello.
And all of them have the very, you know, the same response that all of them will have. Charlotte is like, I want to get married. I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. I want to marry someone who will love me forever. Miranda's very practical. Samantha is like.
Samantha gave some good advice, I thought. Where she said, just act cool and like you don't care, and then he will.
Totally.
Which I was like, that's great. I think that's the best.
Is kind of exactly what she should do.
Yeah, I hate it when the girl was like, oh, because you're still in middle school. I'm like, that's how that works. It's it's the same thing when like, if you're really into somebody, you know, like you get turned off if someone's too into you, and you're like, what the fuck, dude, you're being really thirsty here for a second. Yeah, chill.
Exactly. And that is the best advice of what she should do right now. If they've been seeing each other for what? We established last week that like maybe a month is passing. So like a couple of months they've been casually dating, and it's like, okay, she wants to get married, but like just be in this relationship right now. Who was it? I think Charlotte made a good point of like, well, what if you guys are together for years and years and nothing comes from it? And that's kind of what happens of like, you know, whatever. And then Miranda talks about like, men are going to be obsolete in 50 years anyway. Yeah. Just get a vibrator.
Right. Which sets up a whole fucking thing.
And this is so out of context for Miranda to be like, anyway, I have a vibrator and it's awesome. It's like, Jesus, dude, we're literally at brunch right now.
I know.
Like, have a different conversation with me.
Hey, do girls sit there and talk about jerking off all the time?
God, no.
I hate when guys do that. Like, I'm always like, I don't want to picture you jerking off. What
at lunch to be like, oh my God. And then this show is very come forward that I was just like, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah. And like, okay, so I wanted to ask you something too, because Carrie said, I didn't even think about it until he said it, and now that's all I think about.
Yeah.
And that is interesting where that happens, where it's like, you don't know, like, I'm not thinking about getting married, but now that you said that you don't want to, that makes me now I'm thinking about is like, now I want to get married.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened to you, like in a relationship where somebody says something kind of like, because it was kind of like an off comment thing, and he's being honest, which I think is good. I mean, they're in a couple of months in. He should say, I don't want to get married. Like, to not fuck with her.
Yeah,
right?
set this up for her.
Because like the person that I'm dating, like when we started like a couple months in, we started getting a little serious. She was like, I need you to let you know I don't want to have kids. And then it was weird because it sparked this thing where I was like, I never thought about if I wanted kids. Wow. And now I have to think about this.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, do I want kids? I don't know. And then I was like, don't fucking tell me what I want. Yeah. But then I was like, I guess I don't want kids.
Interesting.
It was like a weird.
But that never would have happened if she didn't bring that up first.
I just always assumed I eventually wanted kids. You know. Yeah. But now I'm like, no. I'm 40 now, and it's like I love my life, and I don't want to have to be responsible for somebody else's. Because eventually they'll kill you when you're 80.
Oh my God, you fucking thing.
Yeah. There it is. Gold
Jonah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll kill you one day. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that. I feel like I'm always the more practical one of like, here are my expectations.
Okay, so you're pretty upfront.
Yeah, where people that I'm dating. I mean, I feel like I was on one date and this guy was like, just mentioned like, oh, something, all my friends are having kids. I never want to have kids. But it didn't feel like that conversation of like, just to let you know. It just kind of felt like it was just organic how it happened of like, it just kind of came out. And I wasn't like, whoa. Oh God. I was like, cool. All right, whatever. I just met this guy. Like, what am I going to do? Be like, you don't have kids? I don't even know if I like you.
Do you want to have kids?
I have no idea.
Really?
I really have no idea.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it something, are you like,
I don't want to get married. I want to have,
or you're like, I would like to eventually
get married. I think what I want more is a party where I'm the center of attention.
I can do that for you every month.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
My birthday just happened. You didn't do shit.
Yet.
Yeah.
We have a month. Yeah. So November 29th to December 29th. Okay. Get to chopping, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I think I would, you know, it's all very dependent on the person. When people are like, oh, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? I'm like, who is this person that I'm going to get married and having kids with? Like, if it's a horrible person, then probably not.
Yeah.
If it's like a toxic person, I probably wouldn't want to have kids with them.
Right.
And I think that's what everybody tells, you know, women like, oh, when you know, you know. Oh, when you meet the right person, you're going to want to have kids. La, 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 la. I'm like, whatever.
I don't like, you know what's interesting? Okay, so on this topic, because this also is in the beginning of this show. Well, one, before I get to that, the first part, I think it's really unsafe and not smart when I've noticed more, this happens with females more than males, is their magic number. I need to have kids and I need to be married.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Time,
no.
Right. And I've, you know, for a long period of my dating life, I kind of met somebody at 25 and then our relationship ended at 29 basically. So like I never really dated anybody in their 30s, but I basically saw them go from I love life and I like experiencing things to my friends are getting married. That means I need to get married. My friends are having kids. I need to have kids. Like there's this like I have to have this before 30 thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't need to. Like don't sacrifice like being with like I hate using the term true love, but like a true love, perfect person for you because this person checks off a certain amount of.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing is like even in this show, they were talking about that where it's like you settle with the person you marry.
Yes.
And it's like,
Samantha
why do you have
calls
to settle
that
to
out.
marry? It's like it's always like, and that's the thing is I've noticed this, especially on my Facebook and my Instagram, is that a lot of people that I know are dating kind of these guys that I'm like, these guys are not very attractive.
Yeah.
Like they don't seem fun at all. They just seem like they're easy, they're safe. Kind of what was explained in the beginning of the show. They're easy, they're safe, and they
love me more than I love them.
They love you more than they love them, and then they can provide for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you're not gonna be happy.
No,
you're gonna be miserable.
What was that other thing of like?
Be excited.
Samantha calls Charlotte out, and she was like, "Well, if you were 25, that idea would be very cute, but you're 32, so you need to be more practical."
When they wrote that, I go 32. Come on.
I mean,
you're not fucking 32.
She's 90s 32 for sure.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was one other thing that you said in there? I forget. All of it was so important.
The magic number.
No, of just like women settling, but I also think that like settling for this guy is, you know, what outweighs what of like, yeah, I'm going to marry this guy who is a nice guy and I love him. And, you know, I'm not feeling whatever exciting, but what I want more than this adventurous, crazy life is to have kids and have a family. So that's what I'm going to prioritize. And I think someone explained that to me once and it was like, oh, that really opened my eyes to like, why is this person with them? And they're like, oh, they must prioritize something in their lives.
Right.
That I'm like, yeah, I'm with this person because they're giving me all these different things. And that's what makes my life more meaningful than just being like, you know, single and hoping for true love. And I'm like, oh, interesting. That's a good point. But like, I think also it's different in like where you are physically in your life of like, I go out, there's so many people that I can meet and not to bring back like small town hot, but like small town hot and small town, it feels very like, well, this is what we're going to do because this is what everybody does.
Right.
And it's hard to break that even if you live in a big city when you have like small town friends that are like doing all this shit and you're like, well, I guess I should probably do this too.
Yeah.
And you have your city life and then eventually you move back to the suburbs.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird that it's always like, why hasn't it happened yet?
Yeah.
And that was kind of nice. Like, I guess it's weird the society pressure of that on us, which I like that we're kind of breaking now. Like that's what I like about city, right? And I guess this thing too, like for you, and I don't mean to genderize this, but I think I kind of have to, like where it's like, I feel like the expectation with some men are that you're going to stop doing comedy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So do you have to say that up front, being like, if you want to be with me, like this is a life I have and this is not going to change?
I would never say that to someone. Okay. They should know at this point. Like, I mean, my whole life is doing stand-up at night. Like, it's just, that is just like, no, what else would I do? Yeah. Like, I have no other transferable skills. Yeah, right? That would never be an option. Yeah. It would just truly would never be an option. And I think that's also what maybe people are like, oh, if you have kids, like, what is that going to look like? It's going to look different than what you think it's going to look. Yeah. You know, as a comic. That like
you can still make it work.
Yeah, there are plenty of female comedians that have kids and families and very successful and all that stuff. But I think setting that expectation for people that you're dating is like, okay, if you want this with me, this is what it would look like. Yeah. Which is, again, a different conversation. Yeah.
And this need to like portray that you've grown up is childish to me, you know? And I think that's the thing with...
God, you like have a baby and then it's just there all the time. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, right? You're like, oh, I'm smothering all things that make me happy because I think I need to do this. Like, you're weak. Like, it's like you can do both if you really care for those things, you can. Yeah. But it's just like, I think the struggle that I've always had in relationships is that like I can feel that moment when all of a sudden it's like it's not as cute dating a comedian anymore.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like, are you really going to be out every night? You're like, well, yeah. And then when they stop saying, like, comedy club and they start referring to it as a bar, you're like, that's the change.
Yeah.
Right? When they're like, you're at a bar every night. I'm like, I'm at a comedy club every night, you know, or like a theater, like whatever. And it's like, okay. That's when that change happens.
Because it does to other people, it looks like we're going out to bars, and we are, but there are parts of it is like work that, you know, sometimes I work and I get $20, and sometimes I work and I get $200. You know, it's like to explain that to people, because it is fun and cool and exciting
at first.
Yeah.
And like, oh my God. And you're meeting
amazing.
people,
That's
and
awesome.
you're like, I just saw this person on television. Now I'm talking to them because you're friends with them. And you're like, yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
And like, the other crazy thing is like, when people are, what was I going to say? It was something about going out to clubs, being a comedian, comedy life. Who fucking knows? I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. It wasn't important anyway. Well,
it's just, and like, maybe this is just like an entertainer's plight, I guess, or whatever. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, why do all these people have to like settle with these like normal, boring fucks? But like, maybe, you know.
Well, that's what I was going to say, of like, for a lot of people, they're not used to going out every night, but I feel like it's so ingrained in us right now of like doing stand-up for so long that it's like, even if you don't go out one night, if you don't have a show that night, you're like, well, maybe I should just go to like an open mic of like, people like, oh, you're at bars every night. It's like, well, yeah, because I need to go out. Yeah. It's like, I need to go and do something.
Right.
If it's a mic or a show, I need to go out. And that is very different than everybody else's life, where they're like, oh, I can't wait to stay in. I'm like, I have to go out.
Yeah. That's like, that's my job.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to go to an open mic. I'm desperate for it.
I know. But you're just missing. I gotta work on my shit.
So Samantha at the wedding, she gets this guy's number, and she goes on a date with this guy, and they're at the bar chatting, and he steps away to go to the bathroom, and he stands her up, and which is crazy to do that to Samantha Jones. Like that is crazy. Yeah. He sees some other woman, and he goes to talk to her in the hallway, and he's like totally enamored with her. I mean, this guy is just gonna fuck whoever gives him the eyes, but like Samantha Jones gave you her number. She gave you a night. You take her out. You wine and dine her. You fuck her. Good night. Like that is kind of like you got it in the bag, dude. Right. Like she's 10 out of 10. And it's just like, so crazy.
Like, I know what I want. I go for it, or something, something close to that. And it's kind of like, so you just like the part when somebody's interested in you and you don't like to have
just
sex
likes
with them?
the chase.
Yeah.
But also like, what a risk. He like finds somebody else and starts talking to her and excuses himself to go talk to this woman. What if something bad happens with that woman and she turns you down, and then you come back to Samantha and she turns you down?
Right.
You're on a date right now. Like figure it out. So Samantha catches them after, this was Carrie was narrating over it, and she went after 10 drinks and 2 cocktails. And I was like, Jesus Christ. She chugged that shit.
I know. I was like, she holds her liquor pretty well.
Let's go. Samantha, I want to be Samantha Jones. But she catches the guy. And she's going to leave. And who does she run into but the turtle? Right.
So I wrote, she sees turtle. And then I said out loud, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like she's telling Carrie this over the phone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
First off, to talk about that, like this is again how this person cannot play comedy or comedic at all. Like she's talking to Samantha on the phone, and then Carrie just puts the vibrator to the phone,
right?
But she's, like not like funny with a funny face or like oh guess what this is or whatever. She's just like kind of like, I mean, it looks like she's in like an epileptic fit where she's just kind of like putting it
also,
against the phone.
Vibrator has like the vibrator and then a charging cord, and she's holding it like one of those arcade machines where it electrocutes you. And I'm like, girl, put it down and answer the phone.
Right. And also, don't put the tip on the phone where you put your mouth.
We stepped by that one point of when the girls go and buy the vibrator and they're shopping for whatever at the sex shop, and the only reason that Charlotte buys it is because Carrie takes it out of the box and she sees that it's pink. Yeah. And she's like, it looks like a bunny. How cute. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, girl, stop. Also, they're in their 30s. Like, if you don't already have a vibrator, what are you doing? And Carrie was looking at it like, it was like, whoa, are you not a sex columnist?
Right, I didn't even think about that.
She's literally,
that's your job.
She's holding it and she's like, oh my,
a
bitch,
vibrator.
Relax.
Oh my God, I never even thought of such.
Girl, can you fucking relax?
And she looks like she's never seen one before in her life. That's her job. Oh. That's your job.
Oh my God. So Samantha calls her. She tells her about the date. She tells her about the turtle, and that she ends up having dinner with the turtle.
Yeah.
And Samantha kind of sees him as a, like, she's all that, makeover. He's a fixer-upper.
He goes, he's a cute little fixer-upper.
He's not either of those things.
No.
And that's when she calls him out for the bad breath. And he goes, I'm taking these herbal supplements to make me live longer. And she goes, no one's going to be around if you live long.
Yeah, which I thought that was a fun line. See, Samantha can pull off the jokes.
Yes, she can.
She's great.
I liked that little back and forth with the two of them because with Carrie, Samantha and the turtle. So I liked, he said, something about that. And then she said,
and he goes, my ex-girlfriend bought me this shirt. No. You like it?
No, the line.
I know the murder part.
Yeah.
I hated that.
I loved that. I thought it was so fun.
He meant it.
And she immediately picked up on like, this guy's going to hurt me.
Yeah, but she picked it up and then he stared her down.
Yeah. I killed the last woman who talked to me like that. And she went, and she took that and she went, I'm going to make this guy look hot as hell.
No, we're going to redo how it goes. I'm going to be turtle. And then you laugh like you think I'm kidding. Okay. So what did she say no
one's going to be around if you keep taking those.
I killed the last woman who said that.
But something
he doesn't laugh afterwards.
He doesn't.
He stares at her like I fucking killed. No, he goes, no, I killed that person.
Yeah, and she goes, ah.
Oh, you think that's funny? I killed that dumb bitch.
Yes.
You fucking okay.
Hey, yeah, exactly.
He scared me up.
But also, Samantha knows that she has the upper card because he's so infatuated with her. So she's like,
true.
He's trying to impress me, and also like she's Samantha Jones. She can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
She's not going to leave.
Right. And then
so
Carrie
says to make him over instead.
Yeah. And then Carrie goes, "Oh, is it the time to settle for what you can get?"
Oh.
And then I wrote, there it is. That's the whole theme of this.
Settle for what you can get.
Right. I'm selling for this vibrator because it's all I can get.
Honestly,
right?
yeah.
I'm selling for turtle because it's all I can get. Right.
Yeah. And then the realization towards the end of like, no, wait, there is better. Well, I mean, yeah, there's so much of people that are like, sometimes I ask myself, like, am I settling for this? Or like, what do I really want? Of like, on a date, matching with someone doing whatever.
Yeah.
Am I settling? But also I think you need to have a very clear picture of who the hell you are.
But that seems like you're giving up on what to me, it's like you're giving up on what you want because it's just too hard to get. You're afraid of not being able to find it. So you're settling the little things. And it kind of happens can we talk about the end now, I guess? Should we talk about the end? It happens at the end because, okay, she's making dinner with Big, right? And then she's talking about like, I actually do want kids.
Yeah.
Right. Or I do want a family. I want to get married. I want to start a family. Well, first off, you can have a family without being married. Mm-hmm. That's easy. So, but secondly, like that. And then he's like, well, I guess it's all, and there's a lot of metaphors happening and whatever. It's stupid. But the thing is then he goes, oh, you got a little something on your lip. And then he kisses her and then she kisses him back and then she's all is forgiven.
Yeah.
Because eventually I think it is like, it is time to settle for what you can get. Like she's like, this is all I can get.
This is what we're doing right now.
This is what I can get. I'll give up on the thing that I just realized I really want because I don't want to have to find something else.
Yeah, because I finally have this guy here in my house.
Right.
Yeah. But I think
that's sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It is.
We're in episode 9 of season 1 and the saddest thing just happened to Carrie.
I also think like Samantha, at least, I don't think Samantha is settling. I think she kind of sees him as a little project.
Right.
And more of like this isn't going to last forever, but I'm going to do this right now and give myself an ego boost.
Right. So then, because then later on that does happen, right? She fixes him up.
Yeah.
Because like her and Brooke, Brooke and Carrie, like they go to the candle shop. Mm-hmm. She says that shit. By the way, so you and I were talking previously before the podcast about like comedians that go on stage and shit on the club,
room, yeah,
right. And then it's just like it's rude to the club owner. This fucking dumb asshole goes in the candle thing. She goes, can you melt these down together and make something better for me, please?
Yeah,
it's like, motherfucker. Like,
Brooke is returning her wedding gifts and like bitching to the employee about what the gifts were.
Yeah,
it's like.
And then she's like, bitch. You know that this is from here, right?
Yeah.
And I own the shop and I made that with my own hands.
Well, no, so goodbye.
Yeah.
Wait, before that.
And that's when,
no.
By the way, that's when Carrie bites her lip again.
She's biting her lip. She's looking at us, so fucking annoying. So they run into Samantha and the turtle, and he does look a little bit better.
He does.
He's just, it's like, it's a makeover. He has different clothes. He has different sunglasses. It's not going to change his personality. And I think that's kind of what Samantha ends up realizing towards the end of like, I could shine this guy up and he loves me more than I love him. So like, why not? Right. And it just doesn't happen. Also.
Have you ever had a fixer-upper?
Oh God, everybody. No.
Have you ever done that for like a boyfriend? You're like, God, I fucking did well. Like you look hot now.
No, I like to buy stuff for guys that I'm seeing. And like, you know, I think I love to give gifts of like, you would look so good in this.
Do you like to like nudge people towards that?
Not really. I think for the most part, I'll just buy things and be like, this will look so good on you. But I would never like send them stuff to be like, don't you think you should buy this?
Okay.
Or I don't know. I feel like at least like personal style, it's especially now what you're in your people I'm seeing are in their 30s of like, yeah, it's not going to be, I'm not going to be like, don't wear that.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's interesting too, to like people that I'm seeing to see like what they're going to wear. Cause I like to go out and like, hopefully impress the person that I'm seeing with what I'm wearing. And so I'm like, this is what you chose to wear. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah. I have called people out though once, like if I go out on a date and I'm like, oh, you're wearing basketball shorts. Interesting. All right, you don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Basketball shorts.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Is that like, hey, you can see my dick through this?
No, this was like, I mean, we've gone out a couple of times, but this was just him being like, oh, let's just get a quick drink. I'm down the street from your house, and like showed up in basketball shorts. And I was like, why do you hate me?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What about a backwards hat?
Yeah. A backwards hat?
Yeah.
And basketball shorts?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
A backwards hat and normal clothes?
You're in.
I'm back in.
Okay. Interesting. But what if they're white?
What if he's white?
Yeah.
They're all white.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't see color.
Well, I'm just saying like a black dude can pull off a backwards hat pretty well.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
So can a white guy. Turn your hat backwards right now.
I can't pull it off.
Just let's see for sure.
See? Can't.
I think
it's embarrassing.
I think it's the backwards hat and the glasses. You have too many accessories on.
Too many accessories, you know.
I know glasses aren't accessories, but yeah.
Well, glasses and the hat is a bad look at it. It's just I have to because I need to read this.
Sorry, I
hear about a goddamn podcast.
Anywho.
Have you do you like the idea of dating a fixer-upper?
No, I would rather date someone who like has it all together and like knows style and knows their fashion sense.
Yeah.
That knows like, this is what I like and this is what works for me.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, oh, I don't know, what should I wear? I'm like, no, make a decision.
Right.
Like, yeah. I think the biggest test for that is like, if you're going to a wedding with someone, what are they going to wear?
Right.
You know, like I've gone to weddings with a couple different, you know, people that I'm seeing, dates, boyfriends, whatever, that I'm like, okay, what are you going to choose to wear? Because I know what I'm going to wear and we need to look nice together. And sometimes I'm like, oh God, really? Yeah. But other times I'm like, good job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
I think that's the big test of like a fancy night. What do you wear for fancy night?
What do I wear?
In general. But like in general, what do people wear for fancy night? But what are you going to wear for fancy?
Well, weddings I like.
You are fancy.
I hate wearing jackets because I'm a very squared person. My shoulders are very kind of wide, and so jackets to me make me look really boxy. So I love, and that's the thing is like, Laura, my girlfriend Laura, like
I know her. I know what you're doing. I know.
But like she's very like, you got to wear a jacket at a wedding. And I'm like, I hate wearing jacket, even in the winter. I was thinking about this the other day where it's like, I hate wearing jackets. I've lost more jackets bringing them to bars and taking them off and forgetting about them. I've lost more jackets than I've thought. I'm glad I brought a jacket.
Like coats.
Oh
my God. Because like coats. I feel like coats are different than like a suit jacket.
That's what I feel with a suit jacket. I hate wearing a suit jacket. But I love it I love a vest, shirt, tie.
You do. You look good in a vest.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm a big vest guy.
But then you wouldn't wear a jacket with a vest.
I do. I wear a jacket with a vest.
Yeah.
But then
you take the
second
jacket
I can
off.
take my jacket off, I do.
That's great.
Right.
I like that. Yeah.
You know why? Because GQ I had a subscription for, and Justin Timberlake once was on when I was 22, and Justin Timberlake was on, and that's when he was doing those like 3-piece suit stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking dress like that. When I was waiting for the day that I was old enough
to wear a vest,
to be able to wear that every day. But then I became a comedian, and then I'm like, well, now I'm going to wear bomber jackets.
You do rock a vest. There are not a lot of people that can pull off a vest in that, like at a fancy event like that. Like that is true. I would tell you if your breast stank and you looked like shit.
Yeah.
But yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. I think that's the whole point of like whatever you're wearing, like pull it off. Of like people that wear like suspenders or people that wear like bolo ties, like do it, but be know that you can do it.
When I see you walk in with a knit cap on, I'm always like, this bitch can fucking pull off that cap perfectly. Like it's just like I love and I'm not complimenting because you just gave me a compliment. I mean this, like I think you have incredible style. I love like a girl with good style that is pulling off things that like What are you laughing
The
at?
eyes. Was
Maybe.
I cut and she looked.
But like when you're like, I own this, like, cause like, I mean, like, not to bring up my girlfriend again, but like Laura's got like such specific styles.
Yes.
And she pulls it off, but I was like, I would never guess that you could pull that off, you know, but then she tries other things and I was like, but I love that when like somebody has a confidence.
And that's what I think that is, right? Of like, I don't want to dress somebody.
Right.
I want them to know.
They should know what they can pull off.
Come to the place already dressed. I'm not going to do anything. Come to the relationship with your fashion senses.
It's so stupid too that a lot of guys don't think that that's a turn on for women.
Oh yeah.
Like a friend of ours, Joe F. He does not.
Oh, thank God.
I was at a party with him last night and he came in and he was wearing like a button down and like a nice jacket over it and he had like a nice pair of pants on. And I was like, damn man, I thought you said you don't like dressing up. You look great. And he goes, my ex-girlfriend bought this for me. That.
Shit.
Yeah. And I was like, well, you look good. And he goes, do I? And I go, she's not going to dress you in something you don't look good in. What kind of asshole wants to be with somebody who looks like a moron? You know what I mean?
Jonah, I'm going to stop you right there because you once told me a story about an ex-girlfriend who bought you a hat and was like, this hat's going to look so hot on you. And then you guys got into a fight later that day. And she's like, with your dumb fucking hat.
That's what I said. What kind of asshole does that?
Yeah, I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
It was like a Guy Ritchie hat.
Yeah, it was like a little newsboy cap. Yeah,
I love those hats.
I can't pull it off.
I love them.
I can pull off a tiny brim hat. I look so good in tiny. It's very frustrating. You know what's frustrating?
What do you mean tiny brim? I can't picture.
Like a little military cap. Like it's very frustrating when fashion trends go out and then now you look like an idiot wearing it, but you pull it off so well. I look so good in a trucker hat. It's very frustrating.
I bet you do.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. I can't wear them anymore. Give me a Van Dutch hat. Somebody right now. Give me a Van Dutch hat.
Oh, a hat like that?
Like a cadet hat.
A cadet hat. Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Because Danny from the Real World wore it.
I never would put that on you. I never would think that like that's the kind of hat that Jonah would wear.
Oh, Laura is like, you can wear this, but you'll never wear this around me. And I was like, damn it.
I love a cap. It's like plaid or tweed or whatever it is in the winter.
Yeah.
And he has like an accent. Oh. Come on. I think
when a guy can pull it off, it's fucking hot
great.
shit.
Yeah, it's great.
I wish.
So that whole conversation that they had at the place was like, between Brooke and Carrie, are you happy in your marriage?
She didn't answer it.
No. And then when Samantha left with the turtle, she said she looks happy, which is great. Yeah. I think that was like, it kind of tied it together really nicely. And then we cut to Carrie and Charlotte at yoga, where Carrie is going on and on about how she thinks she broke her pussy because now she has a vibrator and she is so stigmatized by the vibrator that she cannot fathom leaving the house, going to see friends. That is such an unrealistic, like, you've come before, girl.
13-year-old boy trope.
She's like, I'm busy. I have to take a phone call from Japan. It's like, no.
You're canceling plans
to fuck?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Also, like, how? She was like, I came for 5 minutes. And I'm like, but how often are you coming? Like, in that, you're going to stay home all night? It's like, yeah, make that plan when you come home, but go out to the ballet with your friends. I don't know. It just felt like a very naive and like childish thing to add in for Charlotte, who is already very, I would say, maybe a little naive to begin with. But
also, when Carrie stretches, why does that sound like she's coming?
I didn't hear that.
You know, when she was stretching, she goes, and I was like, oh.
I did not.
Oh, God.
Now I'm going to have to rewatch it.
God.
Oh, God.
Ugh. Even the subtitles says, sounds like she's coming.
Licking frost.
Yeah. It was also like weird that the way that they were stretching each other was like they were like pulling and pulling. I'm like, I've been to plenty of yoga classes. I've never had to partner up. Like,
and that, you know what, that could have been such a funny line too, is when she was pushing her and she goes, I think my vagina's broken. And then Carrie goes, oh God, sorry. Like,
yes.
You know, like
that was funny.
Yeah, but it
could have been heightened.
Been funnier.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That was a fun, yeah. I know your gripe with this episode is like, there were funny lines that could have been delivered better.
Like, give me the Broad City Girls.
Yes, to do that.
You know how great it would be?
That would be incredible.
Incredible.
With the same lines, the same shit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be great. So then Charlotte cancels on the ballet. Carrie takes Stanford instead to the ballet. And they start talking about, dating and marriage versus straight and queer couples. And Stanford is complaining about how he took out an ad in the personals and he got not just stood up, but they agreed to meet on a street corner, which feels crazy, but maybe I guess very 90s. I don't know. And he's waiting and waiting. And then finally someone shows up and they go, yeah, this isn't going to happen.
This isn't going to happen.
If that was me, just walk away. Just keep going.
I wrote that down too, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't hurt somebody.
Yeah. Ugh.
Also, he wasn't even that hot. Stanford's great.
Yeah.
And eventually Stanford's like, he's lamenting about how awful it is. And then he goes, I don't know, maybe I should just marry a woman and get all the money. Yeah. And now we find out that Stanford
like, what money?
Is low-key rich.
Mm-hmm.
He has big money.
Yeah. And
if he marries a woman, his grandmother will pay him his inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of make a joke of like, oh, we should get married to each other. Which like, did you ever make that bet or bargain with any of your friends? Like, if we're not married at 30, let's marry each other.
It's just Austin and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it.
Do you want to make that? Should we do it?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
I'm taken.
By who?
By my other gay friend.
So you did this?
By my other
Your other gay friend. I'm supposed to be the gay. I'm the gay friend.
No, I have somebody else. No, me and my gay friends have kind of talked about that before of like, wouldn't it be fun?
Yeah.
If like we're in our 40s and we just get married and we have a huge party, like, it's just
That's
like
fun.
Conversation like that's just kind of happen every once in a while of like, how's dating? I was like, oh, it would be great if it was just you and me, because that whole conversation, I've definitely relate to that conversation of like, we can get married and we can, do all this stuff and I love you and it'd be so fun to live with you and then go out and fuck people and not fuck people. Like great marriage. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. Where he's like, and I'm okay with you cheating on me.
Yeah.
That was what he's great.
He's great.
But then he goes, yeah, that'd be funny. Then he basically was like, yeah, I guess we should get married. And then she goes, we should. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. In the scene. It was so creepy the way that Carrie was laughing.
And it implants it in the back of her manipulative brain that like we should do this.
Because then guess what? She's in bed with
also before that, this is so Carrie. Stanford says something like, my grandma doesn't believe in gay.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Stanford. We're actually like, this is Stanford's time. And Carrie goes, well, Big doesn't believe in marriage. And immediately we're done talking about you. Yeah. Carrie loves to take something and make it about herself and immediately just pile drive hard into whatever the fuck she wants to talk about. And I hate that about her friendships.
When this man's like saying something really personal and sad and like,
I'll never get my inheritance because my grandma doesn't believe like who I am is valid.
I am in my core.
And also I am having such a hard time dating right now. I'm going to like complain to my friend about how difficult it is to date in New York City. Right. And she's like, oh, well, my boyfriend doesn't ever want to get married. Shut the fuck up and give him a fucking second. Yeah. She does this all the time. And now that I clocked it on here, I think we can clock it more in the upcoming episodes. When they're at lunch, someone will say something and then she'll just be like, me. Yeah. It's awful. It is awful. So she does that.
That's like if you came to me and you were like, I had to go to the doctor and I got blood work for something else and they found out I have AIDS. And I was like, oh, dude, I know. I ordered a coffee and they gave me hot chocolate instead. It's like, what is the fuck? What are you talking about?
And I'm like, okay, Jonah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, there's to make it about yourself.
There's no empathy for her friends. There's no like connection there. She's immediately just like, she's the type of friend that listens and goes, when can I make this about me?
Right.
Oh, I know what it's like. Yeah, I ordered a coffee. They gave me hot chocolate. It's like, that's not the same.
It's not the same.
So she brings
my
that up.
My grandma doesn't believe I can be my true self. I know. Big doesn't want to get married.
Oh my God. My boyfriend of 3 months doesn't want to marry me. Well, I don't want to marry you either because you're kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And then Carrie brings it up to Big to make him jealous. Mm-hmm. She's manipulative.
Yeah.
And, I mean, at that point, I kind of like, game, recognize game.
Right.
I would do the same kind of shit of like, yeah, so I guess I'm going to marry my gay best friend since you don't want to marry me. Right. They're in bed together.
Yeah.
And she's
smoking too. And then she starts smoking and I'm like, what?
I know.
I swear to God, if I just had sex with you, don't blow smoke in my face. It's disgusting. What are you doing? It's hot. It's got hot breath.
We already know how Jonah feels about hot.
Yeah. Got that hot breath. So you smoke a cigarette and your breath is cold? What is going on?
She is a ghost. Big, she brings it up to Big and he doesn't feed into it. He doesn't really give a shit. He's just like, oh, all right, well, go on, get married.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he gay? All right, well, Mrs. Blatch, go ahead. So then the next scene is Carrie and Miranda are going out and Charlotte cancels on them again because she has to come, at least 3 more times before the night is over. And her friends go and confiscate her vibrator.
Right.
That is a different level of intervention addiction. Like, insane.
Right.
If you knew that Charlotte had this type of personality, don't give her a vibrator.
Right.
What?
Also, stop touching the tip of your friend's vibrator. What are you doing?
She finds it.
She just finished using it. Stop touching the vibrator, you weirdos.
You weird sick freaks.
I wish there was like what's it called? Foley?
Folly.
Folly.
Not Foley, but like the people who do the sound effects.
Foley. No.
Foley?
It's a Foley.
Foley artist. Yeah, Foley. I wish every time I touched it was like
no.
Like,
ooh.
Like every time that
What
was
a good noise.
God. Wow. Okay, you want to do Foley. Interesting.
It'd be funny.
And it's just like that is so. Just the issue with this show is some things are so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like to have your friend and like a character like Charlotte who has good qualities to make her seem so like desperate. It's like, oh, she's coming for the first time ever. And it's like, okay, what a horrible thing about all these different relationships that we've already seen Charlotte in of like, she has no sexual satisfaction except for this vibrator. This is the only time that we see her actually being a sexual person.
Yeah.
And it's because of this vibrator. And I'm just like, that's so sad.
And also like, it's just one of those things where it's like, because the comedy isn't played, the intervention felt real and it felt sad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like silly. It was just like, oh, this is just sad.
I wanted more from Miranda too. Like more from Miranda in this episode in general of just like, you know, I think she brings a lot into it of just like in this intervention, she could have carried a lot more.
Right.
But it was Carrie at the forefront of it.
Yeah. So. It feels like the casting directors was just like, well, we'll just get some people from Juilliard. They can do comedy. Like, no,
boom,
we can't.
Done. Yeah. But they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Do you want me to laugh or not? Today. Oh my God. So Samantha's at dinner with the turtle and he looks good, but he's still the same old complainy, whiny bitch about
I can't tell what mushrooms these are.
What kind of mushrooms, what kind of pears, what kind of whatever. And she leaves him and she says, call me later. She's not going to call him. He knows that. She kisses her hand and puts it on his forehead, which I thought was very funny.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I'm just like this is the end of this.
That felt like improv.
Oh yeah.
That felt like a choice. Like it didn't feel like that it was in the script at all.
Yeah.
Right. And I did like the fact that this guy is so aware of that happening to him so often. Yeah. He just goes right on to the next.
Yes, with the same line.
The same line.
Do you like
does
this?
That line work?
My ex-girlfriend bought it for me.
Do you?
Because that tells you a woman did want me at one point and bought me this.
Or is it like I could be your fixer-upper too?
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe that's his thing.
That he knows is a slob kebab?
He gets free stuff.
Yeah, honestly, man.
He probably paid for all that stuff.
He probably did. He's rich.
Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe his in is like, oh, like I know that I'm not the most attractive, but what I could be is I could be a good fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Oh.
That he could be the fix. Maybe that's it. I mean, we never see him again, but that would be interesting.
That's his DHV.
To follow him. DHV.
Demonstration of higher value.
Ah, interesting.
Why do you know that?
Because I used to watch The Pickup Artist all the time. I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
And that's the end of Samantha and the Turtle.
Right. Which, again.
Fine.
No, there's no tension. There's no build.
Yes. We also don't even see, we see them together for 2 scenes.
Right.
We see them when a little bit at the wedding. We see them at dinner. And then we see them only with each other when she breaks up with him.
And she's so out of character. And it's just like, why is she out of character? What's with this guy? Why is he so good?
At least show us them privately.
Right.
Is she kissing him? Did they date? Or is she just like, come with me and I'll buy you you get new clothes?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know.
Did it just gas her up that like she felt wanted? Because there's plenty of men that want Samantha who she wants back. It's not hard for her to get a date.
Yeah.
But what was it about this one guy that ditched her on one date that she was like, I'll commit to the turtle for 3 weeks?
It feels like the original edit of this show, this episode, was an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
And they had to cut it down.
Probably,
They just lost all this stuff that's important.
They lost everything that was important. I would have loved to stick with somebody, but instead we got snippets of everybody and that was it.
Right.
Because then we go to Carrie and Stanford's grandma's house.
Right.
Okay, bam, we're right here.
Right.
Where she is talking to the grandma and I'm like, wait, are we doing this? Is she really getting married to this guy? Whatever. And there is when Carrie has the big realization is that she wants a family, she wants kids. And the one thing that I really loved about this scene was that Stanford, for someone that was like, my grandma doesn't know I'm gay, was acting extra gay.
Oh, I wrote, this man eats so gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like everything that he was doing was like so queer and like, I guess be true to yourself, but like There wasn't ever a part of him that was like, oh, I have to hide so I can convince my grandma that Carrie's my girlfriend.
Right.
Which, I mean, at the end of it, when the grandma was like, I love him very much. He is a fruit. Really.
I laughed at that.
That was good. That was
still very funny.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Very
I know
fun
it's
delivery.
not good to call somebody a fruit, but boy, is it funny.
And that woman delivering it was great. Coming from an old little bitty like that. Come on.
But you know what that means is that what that means is that she knows that he's gay.
Yeah.
So then she still makes it a point to know that he's not a person. That makes her more of a bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then she didn't go, she didn't say he's still going to get the inheritance. She just goes, I know he's gay.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's waiting for Stanford to come to her and say that he's gay.
Maybe. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point.
Don't talk shit about my grandma. I love her.
That was your grandmother?
That's my grandma. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was that when that Carrie is like, I do want to have kids. I do want a family. You know, she saw that Stanford had this whole life, you know, and all this stuff. And his grandma had this whole life. And she was like, yeah, I do want this. I don't want it to be fake. I don't want to marry Stanford for the bit, although it'd be so funny.
Yeah.
And
that's when I was like, okay, I get this. So that she's going to go to, for me, it was like, okay, I like that. I did like that moment when she's like, I do want kids. And I'm like, great. She's going to go to Big. She's going to be like, I'm sorry, this is something that's important to me. I don't think we should be together. Yeah. And he goes, okay. And then the rest of the episodes, or maybe then that's because we're almost at the end of the season. So then the next season is when he like comes around and be like, I just love you so much and I want to have kids. I was like, okay, here we go. Yeah. This is the storyline throughout. And then it's like, and then she goes, I want to have kids. And he goes, you got spaghetti on your face, you dumb whore. And then she's like, you know what? I don't want kids. And I'm like, this fucking stick up for yourself.
He never gives into what Carrie wants.
Never.
Big will never, like, he never does what she wants to do. It's always what he wants to do. And that's exactly it. When they're cooking dinner and, you know, all this stuff. And she tells him that and he just diverts it. And he's like, aren't we having fun? I thought we were just having fun, which, I mean, fair enough at this point. They've only been together for a little bit. But like, if this person who you are committed to right now says that is your cue to either figure it out or get the fuck out. Right. And he doesn't because he's selfish and we hate him. Right. And that's how the episode fucking ends.
They're so
just like
together.
That.
It's just like
no, because they're two adults and they never want to have a conversation with each other. Right. That's the issue.
Right.
That's why they're good together, is because they steamroll other people.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Both of them,
but he steamrolls her, and she kind of likes it.
Right.
She's like, oh.
But then she like tries to gaslight him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of them are so headstrong on what they want, and they're not going to let it go. Mm-hmm. Like they're like, each one thinks that they can change or fix the other without any communication or any type of like building.
Right. And this girl's supposed to be a fucking expert in relationships.
Yeah, of course.
Which is crazy.
And
they both are acting like they've never been in a relationship before. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Big was married. He should know about communication. He was married. Right. He was in therapy. He was in divorce. Like, be real, dude.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
He's so toxic. I hate him.
So is she. She sucks.
Oh, she sucks too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, Jonah, that was episode 9. After watching this episode, do you think that this show sucks?
I think this episode sucks. I think this show sucked.
That's the whole...
Right.
Yes. That's just this episode.
And this is making me feel like, oh no, I have a lot ahead of me.
Because
I was like, oh, again, I was honestly in the first half of this episode, I was like, oh, we're setting up a lot of storylines here. This is good. I like this.
Yeah.
And then they just went nowhere. And
then
I'm like,
none at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. It was just a nothing episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Filler.
It was filler.
Just filler.
Well, we have...
I hate TV
when
shows.
it's not like it's a 26 episode season.
No, we have 3 more episodes until the end of the first season.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to see what we're building towards. Because I remember how the first season ends and I forget how we get there, but where we're at right now and where we're going, I'm like, wait, what? Like it feels like a whiplash.
Yeah. And this is the hard thing about 90s, like 90s television, 30-minute episodes or 30-minute shows. It's like there's no arc, really. So there's nothing. Like it just feels like every episode is like its own episode. Yeah. Right. And we're not really learning more about these people. Yeah. They're not growing. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, then why have Big? Just have her date somebody else have a theme and have that episode just focus around that theme. And then, you know, the people that she meets, like, because it's kind of, when it's there, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. When it's like an overall thematic thing. But when it's like you're trying to like include big, but yet I don't care, and it's
why do we care about big?
I don't know.
We
why
don't.
does she care, and why does he care about her?
No, we have no idea.
She's constantly.
We never see them one-on-one in a way that's like building to their relationship. Right. It's always them fighting.
And all she does is have problems with everything that he is before he met her.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't. Why are you so mad about the things that he did before he knew you existed?
That's a great point. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what does that matter to you? Like, all those things made him into the person that you're weirdly obsessed with.
Yeah.
So you're going to hate him for that? Like, what is, I don't get
Because she wants to fix him.
Ah, there it is.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Smart. Okay.
Man.
And just like that.
And just like that.
Just like that.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah.
And.
Ooh, I'm mad.
I am glad that
you're happy.
I'm thrilled. I'm glad we finally got him.
Yeah, yeah. Austin, how you feeling? You're on this ride with us too.
Oh, it was all right. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was just nothing. It was 3 stories, and they felt like we didn't have enough episodes, so we just crammed these 3 into 9, and then we'll focus on the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, we'll jump the shark moment. Maybe.
We'll see
okay.
what 10 is.
But, maybe we didn't like this episode, but I hope that you like this episode, listeners. And if you are liking the podcast, please like us, subscribe to us.
Subscribe us.
Subscribe to us. You can follow us on our Instagram if you want to. We'd like to hear from you. So just message us any thoughts that you have about the season that we're on right now and what's happening. And we'd love to get back to you and have a great time. Is that cool, Austin?
Yeah, we want fan mail.
We want
fan
it.
Mail.
Message us.
Ooh, we should have a fan mail episode. That'd be fun.
And tell us how awful we are for our thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know how bad we are.
Okay, great.
But next week we will be back with episode 10.
10. Thank you. And just like that, we are done.
We are done.
Yay.
Good seeing you.